It's a little over 26 miles to Nottingham. Hello guys, Billy here. It's the 25th of April 2025 and I'm at Cromwell Lock. Cromwell Lock really separates the tidal section of the River Trent and maintains a level upstream of the lock that way, which protects, as far as it can, it protects obviously the infrastructure around the banks, but it also holds the water in here so that navigation can be maintained. An incident took place here several years ago and it's known as the Cromwell Lock disaster. It refers to the drowning of 10 part-time soldiers during a night navigation exercise on the River Trent. This happened in 1975. The soldiers were members of the 300 Troop of 131 Parachute Squadron Royal Engineers, and they were swept over Cromwell Weir after a power failure caused the navigation lights to fail. A memorial garden with a block of Scottish granite bearing the names of the men who died lies next to the lock. You see the weir today in a very benign condition. When conditions are not in our favour, it's known for the water levels to rise and completely overwhelm the lock structure. I have to pass through 6 significant locks to get to the embankment mooring at Nottingham. I spend the night at Newark Nether Lock. Tomorrow morning I shall go through the lock and use the facilities, and then it's just a short distance into Newark-on-Trent. I've got trouble with my shower and basin sump pump, so I can go to bed tonight and I can worry about that as I drift off to sleep. Well, I'm in Morrison's this morning at Newark-on-Trent. I've still got a wonky phone. I've still got a wonky signal. I've decided to order a brand new sump pump, and I celebrate by doing some laundry. It was nice to catch up with Andy and Sharon again on narrowboat Rosa Blanca. We drank beer together. Just check out the name on this beer can. It's the 28th of April today, and after collecting my new sump pump, I make my escape. This is Averham Weir, and in the background, Staythorpe Power Station. The forecast says fine weather for several days ahead. I find myself a lovely quiet mooring at Farndon and visit the Farndon Ferry pub. Mum used to say to me, Gerald, you must drink plenty of fluids. Drink plenty of fluids. Well, Mum, all I could say is game on. Well, it looks like I'm set for another fine day. Well guys, a little treat for you today. It's just turned 1 o'clock and I've just stopped at Gunthorpe. Just come through the lock and I've decided to push the boat out. Now just check that out. I made this myself. Oh, hang on, well, here we go. There we go. This is a homemade cheese and tomato sandwich. Now what's more important, Let's check that out. For my gentlemen friends who are trying to raise my standards. Can't be bad. Now I've still got a little bit of work to do on the pouring of a good ale, but we're getting there. Now I've just realised the importance of having a glass. It's not only table etiquette, but you get to see the colour. Well guys, tonight, where am I? Gunthorpe. Yeah, I'm at Gunthorpe tonight, and another very, very fine day. Now this is a typical Chinese chicken dish. It's going to be served with a black bean, blue dragon sauce, and a wild rice. But tonight there's going to be an extra ingredient going into that. The chicken's been, it's had a little bit of additive into it, which was some garlic salt and some smoked paprika. Now I'm just about to add the black bean blue dragon sauce. Well, there you go, she's in. Now I'm going to roll that round in a minute. Now I think it's time to move on a bit, guys. I have rolled this chicken round again, so that's integrated very nicely with the vegetables. The wild rice is on. Always use a lid, please. Save gas, let's not waste it. And my lid, of course, is the bowl I'm going to serve the dinner up and eat in. And now it's time. You're going to like this, because this is different. If I can just do this, I'm one-handed at the moment. Bear with me. I know you're getting all excited now, aren't you? Can you hear it? Now, we've all heard of chicken and cashew nuts. My dad's favourite. Chicken and cashew nuts, please. Well, I've got cashew nuts tonight that's going to go in here. But they're not any old cashew nuts. Check that out. Oh! I had a little walk around Gunthorpe before I departed, admired this beautiful oak, and met with some French guinea fowl, which were roaming wild. There were no staff on at Stoke Lock, and I was kept busy acting as a temporary lock keeper, seeing one boat out and another one in. I found myself a lovely little mooring just upstream from the lock. Hello guys, I'm at Stokes Lock, just up from Stokes Lock. I arrived here at lunchtime today, 1st of May. actually, and I'm just out for a stroll. It is honestly another gorgeous day, and I've got all this foliage and bushes and things bursting into life and colour, and I've got the lovely River Trent. The River Trent's been my friend for a few weeks now, and it's served me very well, I might add. This really is so Australia. I'm talking about the green, I'm talking about the heat, the weather. Crikey. It really is reminding me of Australia. Now, rumour has it that in these banks, or somewhere in these banks, live otters. They've been seen in this area. I don't know the exact location. I'm going to keep my eyes open tonight and tomorrow morning. Gone. You've probably noticed by now that the locks on this section of the non-tidal River Trent have a significant weir adjacent to them. Holme Lock is no exception. Adjacent to the lock and opposite the weir is Holme Perryport Country Park. The water sports facilities here is internationally recognised, and it's a focal point for English whitewater rafting and kayaking. Adjacent to the whitewater section is a 2,000 metre multi-lane rowing lake. The original bridge that crossed the River Trent at Nottingham was built about 924 AD and superseded a ferry. This fine example, built of iron and stone, has a 100-foot span and was completed in 1871. Behind me is the City Ground, and it's been the home of Nottingham Forest Football Club since 1898. And not far from this bridge is a very famous cricket ground. It's time to rest, and I find myself a lovely little mooring on the embankment. So now it's time to make preparations for my dinner. We've got a pasta bake tonight. We've got chicken, onions, mushrooms, courgettes and peppers, with a little bit of extra garlic salt and some smoked paprika. Now I'm going to put the rest of the sauce in when the pasta goes in. And that's going in soon. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's okay? Of course it's okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's a weekend, for goodness sake. I can do this. My breakfast this morning, I was gonna have an egg and bacon sandwich, but yesterday I dropped my last egg. Oh, I really get upset when I drop an egg on the floor. It takes me all day to pick it up. Always quite a lot there, isn't there? Anyway, I ended up this morning with 2 slices of toast and John West kippers out of a tin on the toast. It was rather nice. Taking a leaf out of my brother's book, I think. Oh, look, it's getting too much now. Well, it's too late. I can have some cold for lunch if I can't eat it all. And there you go, there's a half there, so that's for Ron. That'll be for Ron if he shows up tomorrow. Nice.